Hey, this is Crawford, Robert Crawford. Welcome back. We got another case study here, man. On this channel, we help you keep more of your income, ensure you, protect you, and help you multiply your wealth using the velocity banking concept. We got a great case study here. We got another single mom. Her 30-year-old son now moved back in the house because he can't afford the apartment he live in, plus his entertainment and stuff like that. And he wrecked his car, so he had to move back in. And his Uber is $350 just for Uber. And that's definitely less than a car note full coverage insurance, right? So let's get into this. This guy got a negative cash flow of $161. His expenses is $33.61 before he moved home. Okay. When he moved home, he was able to save $2,000 up. Okay. By him moving home, his expenses went down to $840. His cash flow shot up to $23.60 on a monthly basis, okay? And that's what we're going to use to pay these credit cards off. Just these 5 credit cards here, he was paying $358 a month just on interest rates. Come on, y'all. Interest rates, right? So with these 5 credit cards, we're going to use the cash that he got saved up to pay off the Ks, okay? And the other 4 credit cards, I use the average of 4% transfer fee into the other credit card. And I did ask him, did he have any cash or anything laying around where we can get this credit cards and stuff paid off? He said, yes, man. I got a credit card that I gave my mom. It's $18,000 at 28%. And I usually don't recommend using a credit card. But if you got bad credit like this, you in the negative for its cash flow, we got to start somewhere. So this is a great place to start. And he got this credit card with no limit on it, which is great. So we took these other 4 credit cards, put it on this credit card, and like I said, we used about a 4% average on each one of these credit cards for the transfer fee. Okay, that come up roughly about $600. So let's get right into this. Now all we got, just his expenses now, is $840. We got a credit card right here at 28% interest with the paying this off, all 4 credit cards, and that average 4% transfer fee came up to $17,800. Now this is something different I ain't never had before. You can actually, in this scenario, we can actually put his whole income in a credit card because he don't have no rent or anything like that don't take a credit card. All his expenses, his Uber, his food, his entertainment, and his phone can come out the credit card, right? So his whole income can go in here, and we can definitely get this worked out in a rough about 7 months. So let's get into it. $17,800 is whole income go in. Take it down to $14,600. And this interest rate on average, it's an average daily balance. I took it off to $17,000 just to let you know, to give you an idea of what the interest is in this, okay? So with that being said, his expenses now is $840. Take it back up to $15,849. His whole income come out of that, take it down to $12,649. Credit card got to get their interest, right? Off the $15,000 plus his expenses got to go back into that, take it back up to $13,853. His whole income come out of that, take it down to $10,653. Okay. Here you go, that interest off the 13, and his expenses got to go back into that, take it back up to $11,811. Okay. His whole income come out of that, take it down to $8611. The interest rate on $11,000 is roughly $271. Add his expenses in that, it go back up to $9720. Okay. Take his whole income out of that. Man, I'm getting excited about this right here. We about done. Take it down to $6520. The interest rate come off to $9,700 plus his expenses added back into that, take it back up to $7583. All about putting your money to work for you instead of just letting it sit in the bank and they making money off of you. So let's keep going. We're almost done. His whole income come out of the $7583, take it down to $4383. The interest rate come off to $7,500. Okay. Plus his expenses got to go back into that, take it back up to $5397. His whole income out of that, one more time, take it down to $21.97. And the interest rate off the $5,300 is roughly $124. Plus his expenses, take it back up to $31.61. We just paid off almost $18,000 with this guy's income in roughly 7 months. Now, do you think he got six credit card basically paid off? Do you think his credit score gonna go up? You bet. Okay. His cash flow now went through the roof, right? Now we're gonna work on getting him a personal line of credit to get him in place to where he can get a house and all that great stuff, get his credit score up to 640 at least, so he can get a personal line of credit. But anyway, let's look at this. How long did it really take? You got 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months to really pay that off. That's what we're here. We're here to help you out. We're here to meet you where you're at because everybody wanted some more income. You want to get out of debt. However we can help you out, we're here. If you see something that this makes sense, leave it down in the comments. You know, if I made a mistake, leave that in the comments too, because I'm not perfect. We're here to meet you where you're at. And like I always say, thanks again for checking in. Until next time, let's do it.